Welcome to the Afinia Label CP950 Open Box and Setup Guide. In the next few minutes, we'll walk through unboxing, setup, and your first print. Let's start with what's in the box. Carefully cut the tape, open the flaps, and remove the top foam. Inside, you'll find the included accessories: power, USB, and network cables, a full CMYKK ink set, printhead, ink drip tray assembly, media guides and support pieces. With the help of another person, carefully lift the CP950 out of the box, remove the foam, unwrap the printer, and place it on a stable, level surface. Here's a quick overview of the printer. On the front, you'll find the control panel and media input. The side doors give you access to the ink bays, and on the back are the power switch, USB, and network ports. Now, let's assemble the printer. First, install the media guides and media support. Let's begin by installing the right adjustable media side guide. Line it up with the mounting holes, then secure it using the two included screws. Next, move to the left adjustable media guide. Position it carefully and fasten it with the 3 screws provided. Next, attach the rear media support. Place it over the mounting holes on the center plate, then tighten it with the 2 included screws. Finally, install the set screw knob by threading it into the bottom of the end support guide. With the right, left, and rear supports installed, the printer assembly is complete and ready for the next steps. Next, open the side door and lift the clamshell to insert the ink drip tray. There are 2 ways to set up the ink drip tray, depending on the type of media you're printing on. Use the high grade position for thinner materials like paper or envelopes. This keeps the media close to the print zone for the best results. For thicker materials, like cardboard or cardstock, use the low grade position. This lowers the tray to give the extra clearance needed while still catching ink overspray. Before connecting power, remove the packing materials inside the printer. Open the top cover and locate the protective foam block and zip ties in the printhead bay and printhead nozzle covers. Use scissors or snips to carefully cut the yellow zip ties, then lift out the foam insert. Make sure the bay is completely clear before closing the cover. Finally, connect the power cable. Turn on the printer using the main power switch and the control panel button. Next, open the front ink door and insert the 5 ink tanks, 2 black, 1 cyan, 1 magenta, and 1 yellow. Insert each tank into its color-coded slot, push in, pull back slightly, then push firmly until it clicks. Close the latches and shut the door. Then, open the top cover to install the printhead. Carefully remove the printhead from the foil packaging, tearing at the notch or cutting the end with scissors. Hold the printhead by the handle and unclip the protective plastic cover. Next, peel away the strip covering the electrical contacts, being careful not to touch them. Finally, remove the strip from the nozzles by pulling at about a 45-degree angle, making sure the strip does not touch the surface. The printhead is now ready for installation. Insert it into the compartment at a slight angle, then tilt back until it clicks into place. Close the latch firmly and shut the cover. Important: never try to force the blue printhead latch open by hand. The latch can only be released using the Release Printhead command in the service menu. Forcing it open manually may damage the mechanism, and once the printhead is installed, do not turn off the printer until servicing and priming are fully complete. Interrupting this process may prevent the printhead from initializing correctly. The final step is setting up the paper feed. Proper alignment ensures smooth feeding and accurate printing. We'll adjust the separators, side guide, media sensor, and the rear media supports, as well as setting the adjustable printhead and paper path height. Before installing your media, it's important to measure its thickness. This ensures optimal performance and prevents damage. To adjust the height settings, navigate to Media Setup on the display. Under this menu, you'll find the thickness setting. Adjust this setting to match the thickness of your media. As you can see here, changing this value moves the paper rollers to accommodate the media's thickness. Don't forget to also adjust the printhead height to match the media thickness. This step is crucial for maintaining print quality and avoiding head strikes. Proper setup ensures smooth operation. Now let's start with the sheet separators. Loosen these screws, lift all 4 separators, and place a single sheet of your media against the left-hand guide. Let the separators rest gently on top of the sheet before tightening them back down. This prevents double feeding and keeps pressure balanced. Next, load your media stack. Adjust the side guide so it's about 1/32 of an inch from the paper edge, close enough for support but not squeezing. Then, tighten the locking knob to hold it in place. Now, align the feeder sensor so the pointer matches the edge of your media. This tells the printer exactly where the feed path begins. Adjust the rear guide supports to match the length of your media, sliding the rear guide into place and locking it. Everything should feel snug, but not too tight. Finally, check your media settings on the touchscreen. You can adjust for thickness, or enable Ignore Exit Sensor if you're running narrow or dark-colored media that might not register correctly. Next, let's run a feed test. This step helps confirm that the paper is loading and feeding correctly before we move on to printing. Now on your computer, go to the AfiniaLabel.com support website and download the latest driver installer for your printer. Start the installer. Follow the on-screen steps and choose how you want to connect, USB or network. Don't connect any cables until the installer tells you. For USB, wait until the installer asks, then connect the cable. Setup will finish automatically. For network, select Network Install. The installer will automatically find your printer. See the success screen, click Finish and restart the computer. That's it. Your printer is now installed, set up, and ready to use. For more details on operation or advanced settings, check the user manual or visit our support page at AfiniaLabel.com.